Hello everyone, Seedlink here, back with the next part of Surreal vs. We Want BBQ. So, gonna have to redo this one because I don't think they realized exactly how like the servers worked. So, because I never knew how to change like what server you're on, whether it's NA East, NA Central, NA West, because I've never needed to do that. I'm always on NA East. So when we changed it to Central, people were like, everyone do that, and I was like, how do I do that? And in my head, I was kind of thinking to myself, something seems off because we did this before. I think it was in the first game versus ISIS team, and I never did anything, and yet we switched servers. So I was like, okay, I guess it's just the party leader, and that is actually the case. So we went in, and Quirky was not uh, in the right server, even though he switched it, and that was I guess something to do with the party. So let's restart this. In the bottom right, representing We Want BBQ, it is Quirky. In the top left, looking for a possible all kill, it is Heroku. Which I need to stop calling Rack City because I've done that too much. I definitely could have started that pool and gas earlier. And I think because of that, it might end up costing him. Because it's not going to be too much quicker than Rox's pool should be. Yes, that's not even 20 seconds done when this starts, so that's not like enough of like a speed advantage to the point where lings can be at your natural base before their lings pop. So because of that, I think Rax did it again. I think Heroku is gonna have a small lead. It's because he changed his name to PatchZerg, so I'm not used to that so far, and as a result, I keep calling him Rax for some reason. Ugh, I'm a mess right now. Okay, so okay, not making workers. He's just now making sixlings, and no queens. He's got money for the queens. Okay, starting ling speed, so that's what he was waiting for. He had enough banked up that he could have started a queen and then immediately started speed when it came up. But his focus was a bit was all there. This is, I definitely think, is a bit of a mistake though, only making 2 lings at the start. Okay, he did see those lings, so yep, so he got 4 more on the way. So I think with the slightly earlier base, I think Heroku's got is in a decent position. Queen barely not going to pop out in time, and he's got 4 lings, so there's a very short chunk of time where these lings outnumber the other lings, and that's it. He's actually not even fighting with them. He just wants to buy time for the queen, and that's actually kind of a bit of a mistake, because queen alone can't really fight. The second queen down, and is able to live, so yeah. If he had a spawning pool maybe like 10 seconds quicker, he could have done something, but ooh, he's going to wall off with a Roach Warren. That's, seems a bit weird. Usually would want to hide that tech. So it's going to be Banes versus Roaches. It's a fight I haven't seen as much as I think I should. He's got quite a bit banked up. But is he... Oh no, he's making 5 more drones. That's definitely a mistake here. And he's making 2 layers. That's definitely a misclick. Yeah, he's got them hotkeyed, so he just hotkeyed them and then did that. Now, even though he's got Banes, he's got a wall off, but not a full wall off. He's got them with queens. Okay, he just got the lings out in time, so I think... Does he have any transfuses? On this one, and that's the one in the wall, so... A little bit of a mistake, but not too big. He's still going to be able to easily repel this. And Quirky's going for pretty much an all. He's just now making drones, so... I think that's definitely a smart move, because you feel like you should kind of tell that this isn't... You're not going to be able to break him. No queen in the main base, though, and also no creep connecting both of them. So yeah, definitely either make a queen or bring that one back up. Roku, however, was not making speed, so he doesn't want to make lings in general. wants to just focus on the roaches. He's got a massive worker lead. He's got a lair. I would almost love to see a Nidus. Because if he were to build a Nidus, like, right here, like... Because the thing is, he's got slow roaches, and it would take a decent chunk of gas. Because he's actually not mining much gas. He's got one here that he recently got. He could put another one there. Like, Nidus and, like, roach speed, which he can get, it would cost a decent chunk of gas. Like, he can get roach speed now, but he's not going to be able to make any more roaches, and he's just got 5. Also, the problem is Nidus would also cost a decent chunk of gas. Weird that he's building the gas geyser here and not here, though. The only reason I would think you would do that is if you kind of expect there to be a Nidus play. Now, I think he did scout this base. Yeah, I'm pretty certain he scouted there, so he should know that his opponent doesn't have a lair. Which means no chance of a Nidus. That Overlord died, which is pretty bad for a Quirky. I think he's getting roach speed, and he's getting +1 range. And still, this is definitely a mistake that I think I see too often, which is not connecting up the bases. Because I think, especially against a possible Nidus, that can be an annoyance. But I guess because he saw, there was no lair, there's not going to be a Nidus or drop Overlords anytime soon. So it doesn't matter too much right now, but definitely eventually want to connect the bases up. These Overlords are just giving each other a bit of a side hug. What is he? Okay. Let's say, what is he hitting at? It's not a full wall off, so it's not like he's breaking down his old buildings. So I feel like Quirky's in a slightly ahead position, because... Or with this attack, at least, because Heroku doesn't have Ling speed, and he also doesn't... For some reason, I guess, doesn't expect there to be Banes, even though he knew Banes were coming. Okay, well, there's one Roach for free. I think, yeah, send in the Lings first, and hope that you... Yeah, it can just take the few shots. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what we want to happen. Trade the Lings for the Banes. I think Heroku's barely got enough here. And keep in mind, he's got a third base coming and a lot more stuff. So yeah, that's going to be it. Heroku, despite not putting up too many results recently, is coming back, winning 2-0. Well played by Heroku there. Like, I think the closest... I don't think there was... I can't think of any, like, big sloppy mistake he made. Like, the closest thing to a mistake he made that game was making it so that the queen that could transfuse was the one he put in the wall off. But that ultimately didn't matter at all. So that was very, very solid from Heroku. And that will be it for this game. The series is tied up 2-2. So I'll see you guys in the next game.